I had my I had it when I did my reaction video. I changed all my lighting to red.
Maul! 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 Where are you? Dude, you know how many iterations of this thumbnail that I wanted to do? There are so many cool stills from this bloody Maul Shadow Lord.
I was sitting. Yeah, I was sitting. I went onto the Canva page we've got, and I was like, I wonder if he's done it yet. And I think it was when you were doing it, so I just sat there and I watched you work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was with his, and I was like, "Look at this." I was just watching you do it. And they flicked me a text. Which one do you like then?
Dude, I was figuring out. Okay, so I had a different idea. Oh, hello, Motzi.
Motzi,
Hello,
home
Motzi.
handshakes.
Yeah, I had like a kind of different idea where I wanted to create something that could have been on Shadow Lord, or I wanted to do something from Shadow Lord. I kind of I
Yeah.
ended up doing from that. But the goal that I had was him falling to his knees like this, like
Yeah.
in this middle of this like flaming temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So, anyways,
Evening, gents. We have Udin Skywalker.
Skywalker. Oh, dude, now it's popped up on my thing.
Oh, it's there now?
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, good,
Sorry, guys,
good.
we were having technical difficulties because we were trying to connect my thing and it wasn't doing it.
Restream was being a piece of poo-poo.
It's all good. It's all good. We love Restream. Shout out Restream gods.
First time it's ever
The winner takes it all.
So today we're gonna be doing Maul. We're gonna be doing Maul Shadow Lord. We're gonna be talking about. We'll do the trailer. We'll like react to the trailer together. Obviously, we've both seen it, so now we get to watch it from more of an analytical point of view. Break it down. We'll share our theories, where it sits in the timeline, because I think there is a couple ideas of a little bit of a time jump. And yeah, what we think will happen in the show, and then we'll go through the details as well that Star Wars published as well.
Sorry, no, I just ripped out a fucking chest hair with my mic when I connected it. Dude, I have watched the Maul trailer about probably 5-6 times.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait. Maul is in my top 5 Star Wars characters, guaranteed every time. Don't even have to try.
Yeah.
Like, I love that guy.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's
I can't wait. I got some stuff to show as well. Real Ben Maynard, how you doing, brother? Hello there. I sent you the snow update on Instagram, but we are now up to Frost.
They've cancelled some NBA games. They've cancelled two NBA games at the moment as well. Like, they're like,
really,
they're in like the middle of a snowstorm because it's like just too dangerous to fly. Yeah,
I know my mate's in Japan right now. He's snowing, and he said the snow is perfect.
Yeah, okay,
like perfect. That's Josh. Who you met.
Oh yeah.
So he's in Japan right now, and apparently the snow's like the best snow that they've ever had. So I can imagine. I saw in Siberia. Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was gonna say this is a video Ben sent me. It's just white everywhere. Oh, that is deep.
That is deep. That's deep, bruh. That's deep, bruh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah,
that's
bro.
Deep.
Even no, maybe not so bad. Well, either way, it's in Russia. There was 5 foot of snow on top of people's cars, and they were digging their way through. They dug a tunnel to get to their car. Crazy.
That's what I mean. You can't imagine any of that shit here in Australia. Like, you can't even fathom it.
It was 42 degrees here yesterday.
Yeah, it was. What's our temperature? What's that in Fahrenheit?
Oh yeah, what is that in Fahrenheit? I think that's like 70 something.
So yeah, today's meant to be fairly. We had what's today? Sunday? No, sorry, Monday. I keep thinking it's Sunday. So today we had. Sorry, no, was it Saturday? Saturday was quite warm. Friday might have even been hotter. Today it's 43. Tomorrow it's 40. Yeah, we got 2 days of 43 in a row.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday cools right down to 28, which would be sick. And yeah, 32, 37, and then back down to 20s. Thank God. Yeah, we got two
Here,
43
let's
days
see.
in a row.
What?
Motzi says it's like
What do you say?
109. Yeah, so 109 degrees Fahrenheit.
So yesterday it was 109 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah. Motzi, bang
Motzi's on
on.
it. Motzi's on it. Motzi's our weather guy.
Bro, Motzi's all over it like a rash.
Jack of all trades.
What the hell, Motzi? But that's insane though, Ben. Ben said there that he was that he's stuck in, like it's level 3 snow, so no one's allowed to move unless you're emergency personnel.
Wow, okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then at the
I can't
moment we've
imagine
got
having to
bushfires.
plan for that. Yeah, but imagine having to plan for that for like food and so on. I can't imagine that here.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's what I mean. You can't even fathom it here in Australia.
Yeah, big time. Ben just said the series is going to be awesome because it's going to be 2 episodes per week.
Yeah.
I love that. 100%, man. I think they took a page out of the Andor book. Like I think the multiple release was such a good Sheepinator.
Dude, he's getting in there earlier and earlier now.
He's in Japan right now, bro. Go to sleep. So this guy, bro, isn't it like? Oh, it's 7. I guess it's 7 something.
Yeah.
There's a reason why he could be up, but still, man, he's in Japan right now. I'm so jealous.
Oh, dude.
Everyone's in Japan. Everyone's in Japan. Everyone's in Japan. My favorite people are in Japan. And it's funny because he's with his mate Will, so it's Will and Will. Will. Oh hell yeah! Went to the store on Thursday. Preparation for this. All the shelves are empty. It's insane, man. Nice. I remember in COVID, all of the toilet paper here was gone. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, we would because I was working at like a shopping market at that time, and when the toilet paper came in, they'd just wheel it out on a pallet and just leave it in the aisle. Like they wouldn't bother putting it on the shelves, and it would be gone. Like it was good though because like we all got like priority. So as soon as the stock arrived out the back, all the workers would take like their whatever they needed, and then the rest we'd just chuck out a pallet out in the aisle. Wouldn't even bother putting it on a shelf. It'd be gone within like 10 minutes.
Crazy though, bro. Who fucking needs that much toilet paper?
That's what I mean. Where did the toilet paper shit start? Like what started that?
No idea, man.
It was ridiculous.
No idea. It's wild. Because I'm like looking at it going, I was seeing all these people running in, like whenever we got deliveries at us, and I guess I timed it perfectly. I just got like a big pack because I was out.
Yeah.
But it was what, like the 17, 20 pack of whatever?
Yeah.
And I'm in the house with 3 dudes. That's all we need.
Yeah.
You're not going to go through that much. Like, how fucking long do you think we're going to be in there? And we're out now. Why wouldn't we be able to? Anyways, it was just stupid.
It was a weird time.
Oh, but Will, off to Tokyo today. Tokyo.
Fun, dude. Tokyo's
cool. Tokyo.
There's so much to do. And you can,
I'll give you a call later, Will. Because I want to talk to you about some stuff.
Ooh.
Anyways. Dude, his trip looks like so much fun. Anyways, dude, Maul, Shadow Lord. Dude, I'm so keen. I reckon, let's play the trailer.
Let's do it.
Dude, I feel like Joe Rogan. Jamie, can you bring up the trailer?
All right, let's do it.
Jamie, bring up the trailer. Jamie, could you put that through our sponsor, Perplexity?
All right, now you should be able to hear. I'll play 2 seconds. Just let me know if you can hear the sound. Sound? Did you hear the?
I can hear it. Yeah. I can hear it.
All right, let's do it.
Pause.
Times have changed.
Lucasfilm, continue.
that confirms a massive rumor that this was in fact actually made by the guys at Lucasfilm.
Oh.
I will show you the galaxy for what it truly is.
I love this.
See things from a new perspective.
Tea ceremonial?
Is this what our future holds? Always running.
I invite you to look more closely.
What are we dealing with?
Good question. I offer you an opportunity.
Ooh! Ooh!
Maul.
We have all been made to suffer. We survive, but do not live. The Emperor wants you dead. Chains can be broken.
Hang on!
And empires can be shattered.
Oh, dude, it's so... I can't believe they gave up. That's what... I can't believe they gave us that shot of him just swinging the lightsaber around 3 TK troopers, slice him in half, and back
I
to...
tell you what, though, even before that,
Oh,
they've
yeah.
guaranteed one thing: a hallway scene.
Yeah.
You know, okay. You know when he was
Well, you
doing
see it at the end.
like the
Yeah.
into the wall, guaranteed a hallway scene.
And then, so when I did my reaction, I spent half of it. By the way, I was incredibly sleep deprived at this point. But when I did my reaction, I spent half of it trying to figure out if that actually just showed us him killing Marok. So you see him swing the lightsaber around, then it looks like he slices through Marok. But it's just like an incredibly clean edit. Because, like, look at the environment. It looks like outside, some rocks and all that sort of thing here. But here, he's in the hallway. So it's just a very clean edit. But it's the end of that. I think it's the end of that hallway scene that, starts with, him slicing through and then goes through the neck of that droid. And then I was looking at the character's design as well as a couple things that Marok have that guy didn't have. Like, there was the belt. He had the shoulder pads, but there was a belt and then, like, a bit of the armor. So it's not Marok that's actually getting sliced up there. But, I spent, like, half my reaction.
What is it with Marok coming back, bro? Why do we need this guy?
It's before. Because Marok...
No, I know.
But I think this will probably give a bit more... Oh, yeah, I assume he will. It'll probably give a bit more... we sort of assume we know what happened, but it'll probably give a bit more, background to how he got into the hands of... I'm assuming it's Morgan Elsbeth that brought it back with the Night Sister magic.
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, though, I love the idea of him going back to Dathomir. Like, maybe that's on Dathomir.
It would be. Dude, it could be. It absolutely could be.
Because I'm thinking, like, I was trying to understand what the main part of it's going to be, what it's going to connect to. And I'm thinking Underworld stuff. I think maybe we're going to see some shit with Thrawn, like the setup for Thrawn in the background. Not necessarily Thrawn as in we're seeing him and we're seeing like that play out, but I'm talking about the people of Dathomir preparing for Thrawn's return. There's a reason why he went to Dathomir at the end of Ahsoka Season 1. So I'm trying to see, like, what... Obviously, this guy's the number one connection to Dathomir that anyone's going to have. But I really wonder what he's going to do. Obviously, he has to kill Marok on Dathomir if you're going to revive his body. Because you're not going to just transport some random dude's body.
You wouldn't think so.
Well, I mean, if you think about the ease of use, right? You're not carrying this guy's body with you everywhere when you can just reanimate other old Dathomirians. You know what I mean? Like, it would have to be... I would assume it would have to be on Dathomir. So I think there might be, like, some huge return to hell moment for Maul. Like, he's building up his whole empire after the end of Clone Wars.
Yeah.
And this is meant to be tailored right after that, right?
This is like a year or so after the Clone Wars, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, he's tailored towards the end of the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Bro. It's kind of insane. It's kind of insane. Like, I think we're gonna see Prime Maul.
And then we got the 11th brother as well. Where is he? Where are they? Where's the Inquisitors? Yeah, there. We got the 11th brother. We remember this guy because he rocked up at Tales of the Jedi and got absolutely fucking smoked by Ahsoka. But he wasn't a green pile of dust. He was gray dust. He was like smoke when she killed him.
I don't remember that. I thought he was flesh.
Nah, so he was like, because you see, like she does the move, he comes at her, she does the quick move, takes the saber, fucking slices through him, and then you see him like it's always we can quickly replay it actually. I'll get another tab up.
Yeah, hell yeah. Death of random dude.
Well, yeah, at the time he was just a random dude, but we might get a bit more backstory.
With a really sick design.
Oh, dude, really insanely cool design.
Really sick design. Yeah, I forgot. I didn't know that he turned into.
I thought that was
smoke around it.
I swear.
No, I believe you, dude. I believe you. I believe you. It's been a while since I've seen it.
We're about to find out.
And who might you be?
Let them go.
She's the Jedi.
Let them go.
Stop it!
See, I told you.
He looks like an evil owl. Does he not? Look at that.
Here is your reward.
All I'm going to say is you can obviously tell Filoni's obsessed with Lord of the Rings.
You're supposed to be dead. Looks like I shall be rewarded. Ahsoka Tano.
I'm not gonna lie, he moves so slow, man.
Yeah, just like deflates there. Like, there's no green that comes out of it. Oh my god, dubstep fucking hardcore dubstep.
Hell yeah, bomb me, man. Okay.
But but you'd think if there was some form of night system magic with him, you'd see the red eyes should be saying more along the lines of green, and second of all, when Marrow gets killed, it's a real violent explosion of green. There is absolutely nothing violent or anything about that. That's just a calm deflating.
Yeah, I mean, Marok's definitely a fart, but I wonder with that guy, what if
he could just survive? But I want to know what he is exactly.
But what if that's a suit? Because you could see it was a manual. What if he's a smaller person in a big guy suit?
Like
Babu Frick in
I was gonna say like
confirmed.
Plankton, so I can control anything.
Bro, Babu Frick, evil Babu Frick, Babu fuck.
No.
Evil Babu Frick.
Evil Babu Frick.
Babu fuck. Hell yeah.
Evil Babu Frick.
Okay.
Himself.
He's just made a suit for himself.
What?
Okay.
Right,
I was
gonna say
few.
Yeah, where have we got? I got such chills when Duel of the Fates blasts after Maul through his saber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's also changed his profile.
Yeah, he's full in Darth Maul mode.
I love that. Yeah, I agree. Animated Star Wars definitely hits differently. Like, I'm loving that they're keeping this up. I was so scared for a bit at the end of Bad Batch and all that kind of stuff that we weren't going to see any more animation, like good animation, Star Wars animation.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I'm pleasantly surprised, obviously, that we're going to get more. But it's just, it kind of felt like the end of an era. And they wanted, obviously, to do the Rebel style. I really think Rebels would have been one of the best and most loved shows if they had Clone Wars animation. I don't know why they tried something different. Like, dude, you've got all of... It's kind of like saying, oh, I've got all of this amazing pasta sauce, and I've just boiled all of this beautiful, fresh pasta. Fuck it. Let's just not season it.
I thought Rebels was quite loved. I'm not
I'm
like
talking about the animation style. I'm talking about the animation style. I'm not talking about the actual show itself. Like skinny lightsabers,
well, they went with the full
round-ish
concept art.
faces.
They went with like the concept art pieces by Ralph McQuarrie.
No, I know, but the whole thing is that you set up what at this time 10 years? How many years of Clone Wars?
There's
At that
7
point?
seasons. Oh, at that point there would have been 6, but there was 7 seasons in total.
Okay, so however many years that was, you've got the most incredible animation that everybody's fallen in love with. Like you're kind of I mean, people are obsessed with that style. That's how you grew up with animated Star Wars. That sharp, defined, really kind of like realistic, but also enough to pull you out to know its animation style.
Yeah.
And then you jump into Rebels, which I think the hardest jump is this doesn't feel like Star Wars when you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, I think it's like one of the coolest stories. Season 1 is so bad. But anyways, you jump into later seasons. They really started cooking so hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like far out. I think that was such a miss. Such a miss. I love that they tried, but such a miss.
Yeah,
If you're going to
okay.
do a big show that's going to define like the next era of Star Wars animation, you don't have to change the animation, change this type of story. But they changed everything. They changed the way they did the stories. They changed like a bunch of different stuff. And they tried to like, you could definitely tell he tried to make his own show, something that was definitely different. Which, hey, I can respect, man. I can respect it. I'm not saying that it's wrong. It's just like, I don't know. I think
Missed the
in the
mark for
end,
you.
I think in the end that only the animation. This is not hate towards Rebels. This is not hate towards Rebels. I just think only the animation fell because you don't get nostalgia like this. You don't get hype like this. Like the look of this, you're building on like what I'm talking about is, dude, you're building on years of connective tissue with fans to get this moment. Like, although it's Maul, I understand, but you have Ahsoka, it hits different. You have Maul, it hits different. You have any character in animation. Morgan Elsbeth was really cool in this animation. Like, dude, how many people? Grievous, well, more of that kind of stuff. And it just unlocks that certain part of your brain that connects to the Clone Wars. And you go, oh, hell yeah. I know this isn't Clone Wars. I know this is different, but this is all, it feels so connected. Whereas because of the animation style, I feel like Rebels is just so separate.
Maybe that was part of the thinking as well, though. Because
Maybe.
it is a bit of a different era.
Maybe, and I like that. And the thing is, I respect trying something new, but I just think they missed the mark with the new. I think it should have been the new type of story, not necessarily like new animation. New animation, I appreciate that in Visions. Visions was awesome, man. And something like that for Visions is so cool. But it's like you're not going to just change the DNA of animated Star Wars and expect people to like it.
Yeah.
You know, at a core level. That was what I found was so hard for people because it was a very clear a distinction between, I'm going to put this in brackets because none of Star Wars is adult except for Andor. Adult Star Wars, probably time, but it's like adult Star Wars. You never. It's not connected now. Now people look at it and it feels like it's super childish. Whereas you want to create a show that all walks of life can chuck on the TV and watch it at the exact same time and still enjoy.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, I'm with you. No, I'm with you.
This is no hate towards Rebels. I love Rebels.
Yeah.
I really
you're just
love
talking
Rebels.
about the animation style. Yeah. No, I get that.
Talking about the animation style.
I get that. Yeah. No, I get that. It took me a while to sort of get my head around it.
But that's the point, is like, why would you do that to get fans to take a while to get their head around it when you could have it immediately in and create like foundational characters that everyone's going to love instantly because you removed, like, if you think about the storytelling. Oh, Ben Maynard just said Andor's not adult. I'll have to respond to that in a sec. But like, if you,
I'm still way up in the comments.
dude, yeah, I was down before. I literally Odin, bro, chill the fuck out, man. Anyway, but it's like you've got all of these amazing characters. Like, dude, I love Kanan. I'm not gonna lie. I think Kanan is such a sick character. He's so well written. He has got the cool. I think he's got one of the coolest lightsabers by far. That you can detach it and hide it. And like, dude, I think it's awesome. I think it's really, really cool. I love the idea of you're foraging to create new things in Rebels, obviously, because they're kind of like, fuck, everything's broken, everything's turned up, right? But I think the characters are so good, but you're creating an initial barrier that you don't need to have.
Yeah, okay.
The story's already new, and you're bringing in like big stuff like the Inquisitors. You're bringing, dude, I don't even have to label it. Like, everyone knows all of the new amazing things that they brought into Rebels. Even seeing Ahsoka is kind of like a good mob villain. You know what I mean? Like going, have you heard of this? It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. But it could have created so much more hype, so much more energy and excitement if it was like this. Because look at this, man. That is so sick.
Yeah. Well, that's what I wanted.
So sick.
I wanted to touch on like the animation saber style they did with the sabers. So obviously they incorporated like a bit more of the artist's brushstrokes and that sort of thing. And I was saying this to Jeremy before he went live. I don't know if this was like the intention for the end result or not, but it makes it look angrier to me at least. And like that is incredibly fitting for a Maul show. But yeah, it makes the sabers look more angry. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
You know what I think they took that from? I think they took that from Visions.
Okay. I haven't seen it, so I know nothing.
Oh, okay. So in Visions, you've got you would have seen the samurai one.
I've seen a couple of like clips and like the figures and all that. But I mean,
stuff, just like the picture of it. You've seen the samurai guy, right? When he pulls it out, it's like this raw.
Okay.
Right. I don't know if that came up properly in the microphone.
No, it was good sound effects.
Okay, cool. But like when he's pulling out, it's like.
Yeah.
And you can see it's raw and untamed, kind of like Kylo Ren. But more contained than Kylo. That's like the important thing. Is obviously you need to have a distinction. But dude, I think you've paused it perfectly here. Like, look at the pull of the blade at that top. Like Maul, if you're looking at the screen on the top right, the tip of his blade that's just about to go outside of the screen, how it's kind of like it's flaring out like flames.
Yeah.
That is the same thing that they brought in Visions, which is why I think it's so important. So unbelievably important to have these new types of animations.
Yeah.
Like, so unbelievably important. Why I think Rebels is also important for that animation style, because I mean they would have continued with Rebels stuff with all of this Clone Wars if people didn't like it. Was if people liked it more. You know what I mean? You're trying something new. You have to appreciate it. And I liked that they had the balls to do it because it's easy to stick with the old.
Oh, 100%.
But with Visions, it was so interesting seeing different takes. Because do you know the premise of Visions? You definitely know the premise of Visions.
I know it's like different animation studios coming up with like different episodes and stuff. Yeah,
that's exactly it. There was like it was kind of, they give you the create Star Wars, give it to all of these different places. It wasn't necessarily like this is a strict a strict
well, it's
this
not
is what you meant to do.
Anything,
this is the story.
Yeah,
no, exactly.
Free there,
But they could do it at any time, anywhere, any situation. That's why we've got so many interesting stuff. I think honestly, it's so important to have the attempt at least to have new things so that you can perfect the stuff that you already know. Like with this, they've perfected. I think in this animation, they've perfected the lightsabers. I actually prefer the animation lightsabers over real lightsabers. Only because of the ability of the stuff that they have to do with animated stuff compared to life. I mean, it's going to be hard in real life, and the magic of a real life lightsaber is always going to be better. But I'm talking about the actual visibility and the usage of the lightsaber.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I prefer animation sabers over like the modern Disney sabers. because
Yes, that's
the modern Disney ones are so different. Like they actually use, I know you know this, but they use the actual plastic light up ones like you'd have in the background, and then they, I think there was a couple moments in the Luke scene in at the end of Mando where you can see because they edit like a more visible glow over the sabers as well. And a couple spots they missed, I think, in Mando season 2, and you can tell. But
yeah, bro, that was so sad.
yeah,
That one.
it's better. It's so much better. And like because the ones they'd use in the prequels and that, you know, they're a lot more lightweight, so you can do a lot more with them. Then it's just a CGI like saber on it. It'd be so much better. Yeah.
To clarify, I am talking about the exact same thing as you. I'm talking about like modern Disney. Compared to what like the animation.
Yeah.
Dude, like, oh man, old school prequels lightsaber fights. Nothing and no one compares. I wish, man, if there was a movie where they just said lightsaber fights and it was only the whole time a massive warfare. Bro, don't even get me started on how excited I would be. Okay, imagine you're seeing the perspective of a Jedi, like they make a Geonosis movie, and you're just seeing the perspective of a random Jedi, someone that no one's ever thought of before. He's like a little background guy, yeah. And you're just like you're sitting at the back, and you're watching like you're sitting in the temple, going, "Oh, I see that there's like conflict escalating," and Yoda is basically going, "Guys, rally the fucking troops. We've got the two main characters with the biggest plot armor here and his girlfriend, which he's not even meant to have a girlfriend. We've got to go." And then you see these guys and like he's kind of like, oh shit, like how scary it would have been going, we're going to war. We are peacekeepers and we're going to war. Imagine how terrifying that would have been.
Yeah.
And they jump in the is it the Ark? The T1, whatever.
You're talking about the gunships?
Yeah, the gunships. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like the proper name for it. Anyways, they jump in the gunships and then they
LAAT or whatever.
And they're flying around, bro.
Yeah,
bro. Imagine like seeing a war. Dude, I'm talking about like World War I, World War II style documentary style, lightsaber Star Wars thing. Dude, I don't know if I'm just like creating peak right now. And then they fly down into this thing, and it's just like, and then all you're seeing is this, and like robots going, dish, 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 and you've got all of these adorning crowd just, and then you're just like, fuck, man, how scary it would be. And then you're just like watching this perspective of these people in Geonosis.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm just saying, I reckon that would be
You've
so
just created
sick.
peak.
I think I've just created peak. Anyways, back onto Maul. Would you be able to do me a favor?
Yes.
Could you please go back to when he was doing the pouring of the tea? Something like, I think it's something like
was it at the start? There was a couple scenes. There's one here.
Okay, let's try to go through this, because I know he's doing it with someone, but I was trying to see, is he doing it with the Jedi girl?
That's what I think. Also, quick side note. I saw this story here. Quick side note. Apparently, Sam Witwer went to a Japanese like traditional tea ceremony in Japan when he was there for celebration. I don't know if it was when he was there for celebration. I'm assuming it was. And yeah, apparently he went there to learn like how they do it, so he could see it, like, you know, how it was done in real life.
I did that.
You did that?
I did that.
Does it hold up?
It's very different. It's very different. This is more of like a Chinese tea ceremony than a Japanese one. The Japanese one is I mean, yes, it's still in small cups, but a lot of like Asian ceremonies is not about abundance. It's more about quality.
Yeah.
So it's like quality over quantity. So you're having like a small amount of tea that you're sharing with. I mean, like I'm also seeing this from, I've worked how many bloody weddings.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing Chinese tea ceremonies and all that kind of stuff all the time. But like the general gist of a tea ceremony is like the connection between families and people, and if it's business, whatever. Like what's interesting about a Japanese one is it's more of the art of like you're welcome to my home, like you're welcome to this thing, and then here like join me for this is something that I am preparing for you, and it's about the show of like I want you to see something good. You're turning the bowl to have a certain like all matcha bowls have one side that has like a beautiful design and the other side that is kind of bare. The idea is that when you hand someone the tea bowl,
Yeah.
you hand them the side that has the beautiful design facing towards them, so they get to
Okay.
see this beautiful bowl. You place it down in front of them, and then you're just like, please enjoy. And then if they respect you and they respect what you've done, they turn the bowl around so that the beautiful design faces you, the one who created it, and it's a sign of
Okay.
respect, being like, thank you so much. And then you sip from the blank side.
Okay.
So
That's
with this
interesting.
one, I think this is more of like a Chinese tea ceremony connecting between two people, which is why I was thinking this is going to be something between him creating an alliance with the Padawan, who's obviously, I mean, like from what we've seen, she's obviously not that skilled.
Yeah,
Obviously not that skilled. Like
it's
she's
interesting.
gifted.
Yeah.
She's gifted, but she's young. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
she's but also Maul is not that good of a lightsaber fighter. He's not that good of a warrior. I don't mean to. I'm not trying to hate on Maul. Maul, by the way, if you can see here, let me.
Oh yeah, you do have that.
Bro, I love this. By the way, I love this. Maul is here. Let me actually get this down for you guys. Oh, I nearly pressed through that thing. That was scary.
That was very scary.
Okay.
That's sick.
Dude, I love Maul. This guy's so sick. Rah,
That's sick.
rah, rah. Dude, you're seeing this in the middle of the night. Rah, rah. Yeah, bro, I love this Maul. It is so sick. I picked this up for $50 on Marketplace.
That's
Someone was like,
crazy.
"Man, I've just got to drop my collection." Yeah, it's insane. It's actually insane. It's this like Japanese style Maul.
That's so sick.
Honestly, Maul has always been one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
I mean, I've talked about him so many times being Sisyphus.
Yeah.
Which he's the guy that's cursed to roll a boulder up a hill constantly.
Yeah. That's what I mean. We're gonna see him fail at some point here.
Well, he's gonna fail the whole time, which is the point.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna fail the whole time. He's failed again if he's trying to get to if he's going to get to the point in Rebels, which obviously that is before.
Yeah.
And then I'm curious to see about how much Palpatine is controlling this and how much Palpatine is wary of Maul.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because the thing is, Palpatine at the end of season 7, he was like, "You're not a Padawan." You know, Maul obviously was going, "Look at what I've built for you.
Yeah.
This is for you." And he goes, "No, you're not a what did he say exactly? It was like, "You're not an apprentice, you're a rival."
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, it's like one of the coolest Star Wars fights, I think, personally. I love the idea of like the savageness of Maul kind of fighting with the finesse of Palpatine. But man, I'm gonna say, I think that the connection between Yui's here. I think the connection between Maul and the apprentice is going to be so important, I wonder whether or not she's going to this is what I'm thinking. She's going to get sacrificed, and then Maul is going to turn into the whole like good revenge Maul that we get when he's meeting up with the Rebels crew later on. You know, when Ahsoka's like, no, that's Maul, and you can visibly see he's different. Maybe it's because of the loss that he's created here. Maybe he created a genuine connection, and then she died in front of him, and he goes on like some rampage, which is why he's going in the hallway scene. Did I just guess all of Maul's shadow lore?
Well, maybe actually, you know what? The hallway scene could be leading to her, because when you see that this almost like a prison door open up or something, and then she goes, Maul. Maybe that's what he's going through the hallway for.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess they wouldn't really have the guts to kill a kid.
Because the odds are everything that's in this trailer happens in the first 2-3 episodes, or at least majority of it. That's normally the go.
Yeah, probably the first 2 episodes.
What do we got here? We'll go Maul might murk Marok, and I'll show you how he got reanimated with Dathomir magic.
Yeah, I think that has to be on Dathomir. They can't do that.
We've seen a lot more Dathomir recently. He'll go there eventually,
which I love, man. I love that they're bringing more.
I can't wait for live action Dathomir and Ahsoka.
Ooh, I mean, if it's going to be anything like the Fallen Order games, I think it's going to be sick.
Yeah,
dude, the realism in that game was insane, like next level.
My theory is that Maul is getting some Night Brothers together, but the Inquisitors show up, and that's where Marok gets ganked in a saber fight. Yeah, if you pause we can go through it after again, sort of pause frame by frame. But yeah, there is a couple bits where it looks like he's got some yellow Night Brothers with him.
But at the same time, I think it's more so. I don't think he's going to be fighting them. I think they're going to be like kind of tribal, as in, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you coming here? Like, you're evil, all that kind of shit. And then he goes, no. I am here to get you. Ooh. And then he builds up maybe an army, maybe a little bit of an army.
I think so. Yeah, I did think that. Darth Nihilus, there's like nothing there. There's not the dark side's corrupted him so much that like his body's just like eroded away, and then he's just constantly eating planets. He's ridiculous.
But Odin, I will say about that just really quickly, like about the what you just said with the gas. As much as I agree, I wonder if it's like a suit of armor or an attempt at like a creation of something different, because we didn't see the gas that came out, and it was an obvious decompression. It was like lost it. But I'm thinking, what if it was like I don't know if you have seen Lord of the Rings.
I've seen it once, like, when I was like
the
10.
Witch King.
Okay,
the Witch King
doesn't ring a bell. Let me Google it while you talk about it.
So yeah, search up the Witch King. You'll definitely know what I'm talking about. But all of those. I mean, it feels like it's directly ripped out of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, okay,
directly, like the vanishing,
okay,
pulled right back in. I think. I think it most likely it's going to be magic, but I think there could potentially be like an animation in that, kind of like a robot or whatever, or like someone controlling it who is smaller. Maybe that's why it looks so menacing and scary.
Yeah, right.
Do you get what I mean?
No, I get you. I think it's the first time I've heard this theory.
Yeah, I just think it's pointless to have someone, just another gas person, and to show it so differently.
There's something different about this one. That's what, when people keep saying Night Sister magic, I'm like, I don't know, because this is very different.
We clearly saw with Marok in the exact same show that he was cut down and turned into fart.
Yeah, right? It was like a violent explosion as well.
It was a cut down fart. Right? But with that, they took a specific frame because you've got to remember, everything in this, like every second is counted in these.
Yeah.
You do not waste a second.
Yeah.
You have to think of every second being important.
Yeah.
To see a frame of the decompression of the helmet, I think that's important. I think it has to be something different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, what does Motzi say here, if you want to read that out?
I'm personally not a big fan of how quick the turnaround is for retiring the clones and bringing in TK troopers in within a year or less. Well, you sort of see it in Bad Batch. Like, that's the whole thing Palpatine brought about.
Honestly, the point is that you don't like it. Yeah. As much as As much as I agree, because I want to see more clones. I love the clones. I think they're they're the coolest people, and I wish in the original trilogy. I know obviously they didn't plan everything in the future, but I wish if it was planned and they had the hindsight that we could randomly see one clone's face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That would be so cool. Even if they did like a retrospective and then they changed one of the faces. Actually, no, don't change the faces. Obviously, that's wrong. And you get what I mean. But yeah, the whole point is that you don't like it. That you don't like these troopers. It creates like another level of hatred for the Empire. Like it's meant to be deeply rooted in your soul that you hate the Empire, and it's just another way to appreciate that, because you spent what 7 years of Clone Wars love and appreciation, and just like into what like you're going to love these characters, you're going to know their loyalty. And the thing is, the reason why they put the chips, I mean, I'm just saying because like obviously George Lucas has put in a specific reason, but like with these chips, the chips are there to show that they didn't have any control, that they were just they were put it in, they were forced to do it. So you like them even more because you feel bad for them. And then you feel even more, like, even worse for them. Yeah. And then you just kind of turns into this snowball of, like, I hate the Empire. I hate Palpatine, which you've been to.
Yeah. It's not to say we won't see clones, though, because there are still clones around, but this is just when they've started to roll out. Because, like, you see in Bad Batch, even 2-3 years after the Clone Wars, there's still clones rolling around.
For shizzle.
Guys, think about this. If the Emperor wants him dead and is sending the Inquisitors, who is the leader of the Inquisitors? I feel like Vader's going to try to take care of it eventually. I think we'll go through the Star Wars article too, but this isn't just going to be like a one-season thing. I don't know how many seasons, but this is a multi-season show.
Shadow Lord?
I'm 100% on board with this, though. I'm 100% on board with this.
Is it actually going to be multi-season?
Yeah, I don't know if it actually says it in the article, but that's what a lot of the news has been saying, because it hasn't been advertised as a like a limited series thing or anything. So everyone's under the assumption that it'll be like a multi-season thing.
Maul is the only guy you can do that with, if I'm honest. Like, his story is so in the background of everything. It's the only one you can do and not ruin the story.
Yeah.
Like, I love that they brought him back. I'm not a big fan of people coming back from the dead, unless it's like really important, like Gandalf, like Maul. I think Maul is so important to see, and to have him in the background, to know that you can fail not as just a Jedi, but you can also fail as a Sith.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyways, if you want to continue with the comments, I'm not going to keep distracting.
Just Vader. I don't, because if it is a multi-season thing, I don't know if we see him this season, but I feel like you have to eventually, if he becomes such a thorn in the Emperor's side. Like, who else are you going to send? But at the same time, if you have Vader and Maul fight, obviously Maul has to get away, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Also, why would Palpatine want Maul? Well, why would Palpatine want Vader to see Maul? Like, in the end, he's going to see, and Maul's going to talk to him about what Palpatine's plans are.
That's what I mean. Like, I think I said it the other day somewhere, but I was like, forget the fight. The conversation those two could have would break the internet. But
that's the whole point of the end of Clone Wars Season 7, right? He didn't want Ahsoka. He was like, why'd he send you?
Yeah.
Because he wants to talk to Anakin. Maul could have stopped all of it.
He wouldn't know.
Anakin wouldn't have talked to the dark side, but Anakin would have told everyone before.
But yeah, like, if you get Vader versus Maul, you're not going to have Maul. Like, you're not going to have Maul knowing that's Anakin.
Yeah. Yeah, big time.
And Vader's not the biggest talker either. So, like, dialogue's probably going to be minimal, but it'd still be pretty sick to see those two talk.
Dude, it would have been so scary for Maul to be like, oh my God, look, what has this guy become?
Imagine if Vader's like, hey, you tried to fucking run me over when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And that's what
I remember you, buddy.
I would love that as a realization. Like, it doesn't even have to be
really
in this.
funny.
Just like in a comic or something, Maul realizes that the guy that is the Emperor's attack dog now, he could have run over when he was a child.
Dude, honestly, if they had a callback to that scene, it was like he closes his eyes and he imagines this over the top of him.
Anakin, down!
Dude, there's so many comments. Oh my god.
Roll through them. Yeah, Ben agrees with you about the Rebels animation style. That didn't show up. That shows up now. Rebels had a smaller team and budget than Clone Wars. The animation was changed. I actually kind of like the thin lightsabers, to be honest. I appreciated what they were doing and like the heritage, I suppose, behind it. But yeah, I do agree with what Jeremy said, though. Especially when you watch it for the first time and all the animation we've seen is Clone Wars style, it does take you out of it for a little bit. Doesn't take away from like the storytelling or anything. The storytelling's amazing in it, but yeah, it sort of does take you out of the show, just like a little bit.
Yeah, I just think it's that extra barrier that didn't need to happen.
Yeah, no, 100% get that. I agree with that.
That's
yeah,
it. But again,
I agree with that.
Guys, I fucking love Rebels. I love
Everyone's
Rebels.
gonna jump you now. Fucking Rebels hater.
Yeah, Rebels hater, Rebels scum.
Dude, that was the first Star Wars movie I ever got to watch in cinemas. Clone Wars movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because one before that was Revenge, and I wasn't even 5 then, so I didn't get to see it in cinemas. I was 4 still.
Yeah, I hope they do. With what Odin says here, I do hope they do some Rebels nostalgia, but I don't want them to do too much. Like, I want them to connect with what Maul gets to properly, but I don't want maybe even a little bit of Ahsoka, but I don't want that too much. Like, there's a very fine line between the nostalgia and kind of like fan servicey nostalgia and the in-depth story that they can create with Maul. So I hope they do it well, but I'm with you. I do want some nice nostalgia there.
Yeah.
Far out, there's so many
Andor. I do agree that Maul's animation is more detailed than Rebels. It's like a gritty comic book style and it fits Maul's character perfectly. Well, that's the other thing. We've got that prequel comic coming out like the start of March. So we've got this. I'm interested with that as well. So we've got a prequel comic coming out a month before the show comes out. But most comic releases, like, they have an issue every month. So the second issue is going to come out when the show starts. And then we're going to have like 4 more issues of a prequel comic coming out after the show's finished.
Yeah.
And see how the Sith Samurai episode of Visions is similar saber animations. Lightsaber fights would destroy the box office for real. Hey, that's your dude. Write a script.
Hundo.
I can't remember if I watched this with Jeremy or with Isaac, but I've definitely seen it. It is insane. Have you seen it, Jeremy?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's ridiculous. It goes for like a minute or two. We can watch that here at the end. If you haven't seen it, because it's only a minute or two, but it's fucking ridiculous.
Wait.
Maul might. It did the rounds. Was it some point last year? Actually, it could have even been the 24. Might have even been 2024. It did the rounds for a couple of weeks.
I've seen this.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, and it ends with Grievous like stomping a couple clones, and then you see him at the end. Ridiculous.
The winner takes it all. Yeah, I love this one.
Maul might lose everything from Crimson Dawn and he'll go into hiding on Malachor at the end, calling it now. Well, that's the other thing you've got to remember too. You've got Solo in between all this. You've got Solo in between Rebels and that. And what happens in Solo is obviously you see him just that brief period at the end. He tells Kira to come to him. He's still running Crimson Dawn at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the comics, you see a little bit more of what happened, and that's where he tries to... It's almost like Kira's his new apprentice. Obviously not with the Force, but he's teaching her the secrets of the Sith and how to destroy the Sith, which she puts into action later on. Even... was that when... It was around the time he died? Might have been after he died. But yeah, it was towards the end of that period before like a New Hope... actually, no, sorry, it was way after he died because it was after... Was it after Empire? Yeah, it was between Empire and Return of the Jedi, sorry. So yeah, it was way after. That's when she puts that into action. But yeah, you've got... Something happens to Maul between, like Solo and Rebels for him to end up on Malachor. Whether it is like, I think it is just his ship getting stuck and then he gets stranded there. But yeah, you've got I don't think you're not going to see him fail to the point he ends up this crazy old person on Malachor, because it's still Solo and all that before it.
Yeah, big time.
It would be cool if they did do a Shadow Lord series in these seasons. You get a couple seasons leading up to Solo, and then you get one after Solo, between Solo and Rebels, and that just really
like a good time
fleshes
skip.
out. Yeah, and that just really fleshes out his whole arc after the Clone Wars, and then you get that.
That'd be sick.
Obviously, we know about the beginning through comics and stuff, but you get from Phantom Menace through to his death, everything's pretty well covered.
Yeah. Mad, I love that idea. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was talking. That was when we were talking about Palpatine. Palpatine and Maul.
The thing from that fight that always sticks with me is the sound effect when Palpatine gets both sabers, does a couple turns, and goes slides back into Savage. But it's that it's like a helicopter almost. It's like whoa 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 whoa
whoa whoa. And what Ewan says is the Shadow Lord's definitely going to feed into what we saw in Rebels. Otherwise, the Maul plot in Rebels is almost a complete void. I get that, but I hope they don't do too much into it, especially if it's going to be a multi-season thing. Really hope they don't. I really hope they don't go into it straight away in this first season. Yeah. Build it up, yeah. Connect it later, of course, but build it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. They have to get into it. Oh, and Chris Schober.
I did see this. I don't know how real it is though, but I saw it. I saw a couple things on Facebook and X and Insta, but yeah, I don't know how real it was. But hey, I mean, did you see the have you seen that
animation, Luke?
Yeah, I was gonna say that was done by the same guys that did the animation of Clone Wars animation of Battle of the Heroes with Anakin and Obi-Wan a couple years ago.
Sick.
So they've got it down pat. They're extremely good at it. But someone's dead.
Yeah, someone's dying.
But I don't know. Yeah, it's Mark Hamill for Luke for me. I still want to see that face for me. The animation looks sick, and I'd get around it for sure. But yeah, for me, I'd still prefer that real lifelike Luke, I think.
I agree. I mean, if you're desperate to give more Luke, and there's no choice, then give us animation Luke over live Luke. But I mean, again, I remember saying last week, bro, I want to see a live action Luke building his temple.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of it, but I want to see old Luke teaching at his temple. I want to see what it was about. I want to see what he was like. We got to see a perspective of a fight, and then everything broke after that. But give us more. If what you need is to fill in the gaps, then fill in the gaps, bro.
Yeah.
Give us more. But the problem is their treatment of Mark. He's not going to want to come back.
Yeah.
Anyways, but I don't mind. I don't mind if they bring him. I don't mind if they chuck him into an animated one or whatever. I don't want them to go into too much depth with Luke.
It depends what they want to do with him as well, I suppose, because obviously live action can have its limitations and stuff. So
yeah.
So I really hope there's some sort of feature of an original clone to create some sort of emotional attachment to who Maul opposes. Well, that's the thing. I think his opposition sort of shifted now. I think it's sort of shifted now to the Sith.
I think so. Yeah, honestly.
But they have an out with that, because they have an out with that, because I watched the episodes the other day just to see what happened there. Maul never sees Vader.
Yeah.
Because what happens is you have Ezra higher up, where Vader, has his dramatic as fuck entrance where he's on his TIE bomber and fucking on his TIE fighter.
So dramatic.
Is standing on it when it rises. And then down a few levels you have Kanan versus Maul, and Kanan just boots Maul off the temple basically.
Yeah.
Gets in a ship and flies away.
Yeah.
You never actually see, Maul and Vader see each other interact or anything. So they have an out with that. There doesn't have to be any sort of foreshadowing, I don't think.
Yeah, honestly,
What up?
Okay. Yeah, far out, man. Dude, thank you guys so much for the comments as well.
Yeah. I was like, did we want to quickly just go breeze through the article?
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's do it.
Where are we? Here we are.
I love that design, by the way.
This one here?
Yeah, I love that design.
It fits in with the animation style because it's real, sketchy in that, like the sabers.
Yeah.
Dude, look at this handsome guy. Look at this handsome man.
What a handsome man. Everyone in Star Wars loves Sam Witwer.
Where are we? Today, the first teaser trailer and poster for the animated series arrived, giving fans our first glimpse at the world of Janix. So that's where it was sort of, most of that trailer was taking place. But I think Dathomir will feature in it at some point. And the machinations of the underworld playing out in an era near the beginning of Palpatine's reign, beginning with a 2-episode premiere on April 6th, and 2 episodes each week, leading to a finale on Star Wars Day, May the 4th. Shadow Lord picks up after the events of the Clone Wars for a pulpy adventure that finds Maul plotting to rebuild his criminal syndicate on a planet untouched by the Empire. There, he crosses paths with a disillusioned young Jedi Padawan, who may just be the apprentice he is seeking to aid him in his relentless pursuit for revenge. That's another thing. Some people think they're not confident in the series because they're doing these 2 episodes a week. But I think this is probably one of the things that Disney and that would be most confident in. And second of all, it's more for timing with Mando and Grogu coming out, I think. Because if you do an episode, it's going to overlap Mando and Grogu movie in the cinemas. Whereas if you do 2, it finishes on May 4th, and then they get a couple of weeks to just smash out promo for Mando and Grogu, and then the movie comes out.
I agree.
May 4th is going to be ridiculous because if we're going to get season finale to Maul, and then if they're going to do another Tales thing, we might have 8 episodes of Star Wars animation to watch in a day.
I'm going to be a happy guy.
And sucked into everyone in America because we get the Tales stuff before you guys. So, the voice cast is led by Sam Witwer, blah, 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 blah. Gideon Adlon as Devon Azara, who's the Jedi, the girl. Wagner Moore as Brenda Lawson, and Richard Ayoade as Two Boots. The latter duo will also feature in the Marvel prequel comics. The series features stylized animation emblematic of the gritty new cityscape locale of Janix, combined with old-school filmmaking methods to capture painterly brushstrokes on glass and other physical elements. That's pretty cool. Cool. Cinematography, lighting, and VFX director Joel Aaron really took it up a notch with going back to the practical ways of capturing brushstrokes by painting them on glass, shooting them, then strategically placing them in shots. Says executive producer Athena Portillo, who was at Star Wars Celebration with Sam. He even went back to establishing matte paintings on canvas. There's always different challenges with every show that we do, but this one in particular raised the bar. We also wanted the animation body mechanics and the facial to be more fluid from our previous work, and animation director Keith Kellogg worked closely with CG and our internal animation team to upgrade the performances of our main characters. With 10 episodes arriving over 5 weeks, it'll take a serialized approach to Star Wars storytelling. This show is highly serialized, very connected all the way through, says Brad Rao, who did a lot with Bad Batch and that as well. It's super fast-paced as well. We wanted to create an action-packed thrill ride, something that had the rush of a roller coaster, so we do a lot of homages to the classic serials of the day, which gave George Lucas the inspiration for Star Wars, and we've got the perfect character to drive through this in Maul. So this is just talking about Janix. It's 1 part Gotham, 1 part Metropolis, and 100% Star Wars, with all these different levels and layers. It's a city essentially built into a crater on this planet that is untouched by the Empire. It's got a functioning democracy and law enforcement doing a good job of policing their own community. It's a rich environment for crime and gangsters, but so far there's been a very peaceful accord between all of them in the interest of business. In addition to the crime syndicates and Maul's undoubtedly underhanded dealings on Janix, The series will incorporate the burgeoning empire in the period of a few short years after Order 66, with appearances by Marok, who featured
Marok.
in Ahsoka Season 1, and the Inquisitorius. Does that mean we're getting more Inquisitors then? Or does that mean
We'd have to.
But they say Inquisitorius.
Oh, actually, no. Maybe because we're getting more of the other people, like the owl guy.
Yeah, well, it's just the wording of that's got me thinking. Inquisitorius, are we going to like Fortress Inquisitorius, or are they using Inquisitorius as a group of Inquisitors?
I think I hope they're doing it as a group. I don't really want them to go back to the Inquisitorius. Like, it's not that cool. Sure, we saw it in Fallen Order and Kenobi, but like,
yeah,
it's not that cool. Because, if you can just walk in there, come on, it's not that good.
Oh no, I don't. You wouldn't see Maul going. I think it'd be more like if they did it, it'd be more like a meeting between Inquisitors. Like, this is.
I wouldn't mind that.
It'd be
I wouldn't mind
if
that.
anything,
then.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't see Maul just walk in there. No, hell no.
That'd be so funny
though. The Empire is consolidating the galaxy from the core worlds out, and the Inquisitorius is stronger than ever. They're hunting Jedi and other Force users, doing all kinds of nasty work. The galaxy at large is sort of dealing with the slow rise of the Empire, and different groups have different understandings of what the Empire is. The same things go for the Inquisitors. They're secret mercenaries that show up out of the darkness. Cast aside by Sith Master Darth Sidious and forged from the fire of the Clone Wars, Maul Shadow Lord reintroduces Maul as we've never seen him before. I'm having the best time working with Sam Witwer. He brings so much depth to the character of Maul with his knowledge of Star Wars. He's been a really awesome collaborator to keep Maul authentic for us. Here you go. One moment from the trailer sees Maul taking part in a tea ceremony, a moment of calm contemplation for a character usually known for ferocious combat. They do write this here. We're, all of us, including Sam, surprised at the new facets that we're finding in Maul on the show, which we're sure the fans are going to be delighted with. Art director Andre Kirk and Rao worked together to design the tea set. There is a moment in the animation where Maul is conducting a tea ceremony with Devon. Oh, yeah, they gave it away. So it's with the young Jedi. And you can see the nuances in Maul's performance that Sam Witwer learned while he attended an actual tea ceremony in Japan. Witwer was also instrumental in introducing the new cast to the galaxy, as Devon Gideon Adlon brings this sense of grounded reality that the show needs in the best way. Devon is a young person who's living through challenging times and realizes that the future she once thought she was going to have is no longer possible, and so she has to adapt. She's conflicted between right and wrong, and there's a level of innocence too. When you see her in the booth with Sam, it's like you're seeing Maul and Devon interacting together. He's teaching her things alongside Matt and Brad on the lore of Star Wars and what the character is all about. In addition to Sam Witwer as Maul, Gideon Adlon and Devon Azara, Wagner Mora as Brandon Lawson, and Richard Ayoade as Two Boots. Other cast members include Dennis Haysbert and Master Iko so this must be, her master, the old one that you see, the old Force user. Master Iko Diodaki.
Master Io Dakutai.
Vanessa Marshall's back, so she's obviously the voice of Hera in Rebels. She's Rook Cast, one of the Mandalorians. David Collins is back, which is sick, as Spybot. AJ Lacasio as Marok, and Steve Bloom as Icarus. Steve Bloom is obviously Zeb. Read more about key characters and the new location, the first databank entries. Developed by Sam. Yeah, that's everything. But I did want to quickly jump on this. So, because some people were saying the two Twi'leks looked different, whereas where's the young version of her?
The winner takes it all.
You see her here, and obviously that's this Master Iko Diodaki, or whatever the name was. I'm wondering if the save, you see her like push a I realized I haven't.
Where's the screen, bro?
Probably change the screen, shouldn't I?
There we go. Hell yeah.
So you see her looking younger here. You've got the master here, this Master Iko Diodaki, whatever the name was. I wonder if the master keeps their lightsaber in their walking cane here. I'm wondering if that's where they keep their saber.
That'd be kind of cool.
But yeah, you see, so she looks like a bit younger here, I think. But then you see her. Where's another scene where you see her? There's the jail scene, or you're assuming it's jail. or there's so you see her. Oh no, you see her there. She looks a little bit older, I think.
Yeah.
Then there's one where she's piloting a ship as well. Yeah, so here's Rook
Guaranteed there's
Cast.
going to be one whole episode for her.
Yeah, here's Rook Cast. So she's one of the Mandalorians. That's who Vanessa voices. Yeah, that's her in the prison again. And then there is a scene where she's like, it looks like she's piloting or something as well. Here's that master. There she is. So I'm assuming she's like hiding at some point, and then she
Is
just
she
sits there and
Trandoshan?
meditates. I don't. She could be. Honestly, that's actually not the worst call ever. She could be. Let me just go back to the article. Is there a? There's no.
Trandoshan scum.
Honestly, could be. She does have the scales and everything. Just looks very different. But maybe females.
Lizard people. Lizard people.
Yeah. Maybe she is. Because then. Yeah, so I think that this could be the hallway scene where he goes to like free Devon.
Yep. So crazy that one shot there.
There's Rook again. Wait. Oh, wait. Let me go back to that. I'm just trying to see who's in the ship with it, with the brother.
Jarvis enhance.
Yeah, for some reason there, I thought that was... For some reason, I thought that was Maul, and I don't know why, but it just looked like... I don't know who that is, though. I'm sure that's a clone. It's a clone or a TK trooper back there. I'm not sure who that is, though.
The winner takes it all.
I'm
just really keen to see. I'm keen to see what this new apprentice is going to be like.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen there.
What's Motzi say? Motzi said, I kind of thought the scene where the Twi'lek is in the red light is foreshadowing the future.
Ooh, good point.
Could be.
Good point, Motzi.
It's just in one of those scenes where there is the red light, you hear the door open or something, and then she says Maul. I think that's what's got a lot of people on the train, thinking, it's like a jailbreak scene almost.
Dude, that was a good coverage, I reckon.
I think we broke everything down. We got our theories out. I think, the big one, I'd love to see Vader. I don't know if we'll see him this season, but I think at some point.
Yeah.
The bigger one is, if it's like, do you see the Emperor or something like that?
Big time. I reckon we do see the Emperor towards the end.
Yeah.
Towards the end, but I don't think he's going to do anything about it.
I don't think you see him like talk to Maul or anything. Although that would be pretty cool, but I don't think you see that. Is there any other characters you think might show up at some point?
Honestly, I hope there's not too many that we know.
Yeah.
Like, if that's going to be it needs to be Palpatine, Vader, maybe Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, really. Create new characters. I'm all for it. Like, I want to see the underworld people, And if we are going to see underworld people, maybe see some old school badasses that we haven't really gotten a lot out of, like the big Vader bounty boys. I think there's so much you can do without showing too much that we already know, and I hope they stick with that. I hope they stick with that.
I don't know if I thinking against Ahsoka is when you see her in Tales of the Jedi, she's just isolated herself and she's a farmer. So I don't think, and like when you see her in Rebels, see Maul, it's like a surprise kind of thing. Like you feel like they haven't seen each other since the Clone Wars. Left field characters, I think you might see. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bad Batch showed up at one point.
That'd be cool.
Same era as that. There's the Ventress arc there potentially, because that's the other thing. He's still got one, like half his saber is hers, and obviously she don't go back to those. But he has, by the time you see him in Solo and Rebels, half his saber, he's got the Inquisitor saber reversed.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's Marok's original saber he takes, or something like that. Like,
ooh,
that's the other thing. We might see the origins of that saber.
That would be sick.
Yeah. Or what happens, like how he loses this one, or something like that.
That would be so sick.
Yeah.
The winner takes it all.
Animated Boba would go so hard.
Animated Boba would go so hard, honestly.
Cad Bane, Cad Bane could show up. I wouldn't be surprised if you got some characters like that.
Bad Kane.
Bad Kane.
Yeah, man. I'm just so keen for Maul Shadow Lord. I think it's going to be one of the best ones that we're going to get this year.
It's going to be good, dude.
Far out, man. Dude, and we had a massive amount of people in here. Thank you
we
so
did.
much for
Thank you
joining,
guys.
everyone.
Thank you. Frequent comments. Ewan, Chris, Odin, Motzi. Who else do we have? William, all the way from Japan. Ben, of course. Ben. We had Ben. But yeah, thank you, everyone.
Thanks to everyone. Honestly, that was awesome. And then I guess we're going to be back next week.
Well, I suppose we can come back next week. I suppose
we'll come back.
What episode was this one? Was this 24?
This was it was 24.
Oh my god, it's episode 25 next week, guys. It's episode 25.
Oh my god.
It's episode 25.
Monty, firm handshakes.
Nothing worse than a non-firm handshake. It genuinely bothers me.
I would not give Monty a floppy fish.
Oh, dude, fishy handshakes, man. Oh, dude, genuinely pisses me off. Like if someone
I hate it.
I normally make them if I know that if it's a stranger, obviously I wouldn't do it. But if I know them, I'll normally say go again. It pisses me off.
Bro, I remember when I met my mate's sister's boyfriend for the first time. And like we're really close. Like the whole family's really close.
Yeah.
They're like my siblings. And I remember he came in for a handshake and he just goes like this.
Oh, dude, it's like
and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And I was like, what was that, bro? And he goes, oh, I'm shaking your hand. And he goes, bruh, what? The worst first impression you'll ever see.
Nothing worse, yeah.
Hated that guy from then. Actually, didn't hate him. He was a good dude, but just no respect for him.
It just ruined your perception of him.
Absolutely, man. Anyways.
It's like at the end of like footy, when we play, like, you go around shaking everyone's hands, you'll either get dudes trying to break your hand, or you'll get someone like just like real, like it's not even, there's no shake, it's just sliding the hands together and back out. Like there is no shake. No, it's not even a dap. It's not even a dap.
Oh, really?
It's just like I'm trying to figure out how to handshake myself. It's like not even a dap. Like they sort of just put the hand in and you go to shake it and they just slide it straight back out. It's like,
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Are you dumb? Far out, man.
Oh god.
Well, we live, we laugh, we love. Thank you so much to everyone who joined.
We love Maul. We love Maul.
We love Maul, guys. We love Maul. We love Maul. Go Maul. Power to Maul.
We'll be back next week, same time, same place, as always. Episode 25. Big episode. Big week. We're going to hit episode 50 at some point this year in 26 weeks.
Oh my god.
And that's actually... God. Oh, no, it'll be a bit later. I was going to say, it's going to be about the time Mando and Grogu come out, but that'll be like probably a month or so after that, actually. So, I lied.
Yeah.
I lied.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure you check out the weekly schedule for CT Jesse.
I will post that tonight.
And he's also got a couple of really, really cool videos that he's just put out. So go check those out. Please.
Please.
I need
it.
Please. Hell yeah, boy.
Yo.
All right. Love you all.